reserves. He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, you'll see it and go back out there.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
You're not giving outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And they block the right uppercut. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nigel Benn has been rocked. And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that. Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. That counter shot lands. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take three to give one. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
If you get in with a slugger, they want to work at their own pace. Use speed, frustrate them, take them out of their comfort zone, make them tired, trip over their own feet, get them angry.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them?
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Can the Dark Destroyer get out of this dark place? How is this fight still continuing? And he's going to take a knee.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
6, 7, 8.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. There's the bell to start round 4. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. So much for boxing. This is a fight. So much firepower here. They exchange punches. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And he fails to score with that left hook. Swing and a miss with the hook. Nice counter shot. That left hook missed. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent. You think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. You got. Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already. The right time.
This round, you had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back into it.
It's up a little bit so he can't give you out. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart. Relax now.
Not soft and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right?
No, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Back out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
And ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
Reset. Forget about that round.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Think about.
I need you to focus on.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build. Hold it right there. Oh, no. Nigel Benn in big trouble. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. The corner's got the towel. Are they going to... The wild one goes down. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are ready.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
There's a counter shot. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. What a huge momentum swing that. Let's start the sixth. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Well done with that counter shot. away. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Just missed with that hook. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Those counter punches have to hurt. That counter, can the Dark Destroyer get out of this dark place? No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. As bad as boxing. And there's the bell for round 7. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Unlucky to miss with that jab. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Nice counter. Stumbling around on Bambi legs. Survive that!
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. An upset of the year, perhaps, right before our... Round 8, and we're off again. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter lands. Missing with the hook. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
The Dark Destroyer now in a the Dark Destroyer goes down. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
That's lights out right there.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put it down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
So much for being a good sport here. They're going to taunt. Punch, counter punch. Perfect counter shot. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. And the wild one gets dropped. And it's a one-hitter winner. What a... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay? Both men... There's the bell to start round 9. Who do you think's got more in the tank, Johnny, as both fighters went to the canvas last round?
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They got to think like a goldfish. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
Nigel Benn has been rocked. A true champion knows how to... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. Nigel Benn in big trouble. Thought we were going to see the finish there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Nothing like a little taunting to get your opponent riled up. Nice counter shot. How about that time counter shot? And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Can the Dark Destroyer get out of this dark place? Heavy shots, and Nigel Benn goes down. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
A shot from the gods took him out.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Where this next round is... And here comes the 10th round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a...
Oh, my goodness, Johnny! Nigel Benn overwhelmed with power, and down he goes. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym at least